all in. Starter says go, and they off and racing. On this long journey they go, 2,700 meters, and it's Barak who got off to the lead over here. He went off to lead them by just over a length. Jaegermoon's going to take the seat in second. Then comes Jacob's Ladder racing away in third. Further back to King of Love is in fourth. Then comes Peace in Our World. White Cap of a shirt is racing with the pink sleeves as well, about 5 lengths off the leader. Further back to American Landing. Then comes Magnum Fire, who's racing towards the back end, and Super Handsome's going to have to get past them all. So Barak got into the front quite easily. They just went past the 2200, and in front is Barak. This big lobbing along action of his. He goes off to lead them by a length and a tail, make that 2 lengths. In second is Jacob's Ladder. Then comes Jaegermoon, who's racing behind that one in third. Further back to King of Love. Then we drop back to the balance of the field. I'd say Peace in Our World's about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. American Landing's got the white and black. The black cap of Magnum Fire and Super Handsome is going to have to get past them all. The pace is still okay for now, and it's still in front Barak. He's been there from the word go. He's going to try and lead them from gun to tape. He went past the 1600 as a 1-length leader. In second is Jacob's Ladder. Then comes Jaegermoon against the panels, racing in third. The white cap of a shirt is just in behind the speed. King of Love's improved a position. Peace in Our World lost a few positions. Now races 6.5 lengths off the leader. Then comes American Landing behind that one. Magnum Fire and Super Handsome continues to play the waiting game out back. So in front is Barak. Nothing's changed for now. We're still in front. He's enjoying the gallop. He's got it by a length. In second is Jacob's Ladder. Then comes Jaegermoon, the orange, in third. Fourth belongs to King of Love. Peace in Our World is trying to get a bit closer. Now only 5 or 6 lengths off them. Assured is behind that one. Magnum Fire's on the inside of American Landing, and Super Handsome is out back now, only 8 lengths off the speed. They're going to try and click it up past the 900, and Barak says, catch me if you can. It's Richard Fourie on Barak. He says, come and fetch me if you're going to beat me. And he's gone 2 lanes clear. Jacob's Ladder's in second. Jaegermoon to the inside is racing in third. Then comes King of Love. Traveling well for now is Magnum Fire, hard up on the inside, but it's still Barak from Jaegermoon. Jacob's Ladder, Magnum Fire, where's Peace in Our World? Still 5 lengths off the leader. It's Barak, Jaegermoon and Magnum Fire. Jaegermoon and Magnum Fire on the inside, and Barak, he's still trying. Barak is still right there from Jaegermoon. Barak got the call. In second is Jaegermoon. Magnum Fire taking off on the inside, but it's Barak. Barak back into the winner's enclosure to beat Jaegermoon. Magnum Fire's run a cracker in third. That was a good run from Magnum Fire, and Peace in Our World will complete the quartets in fourth. And you can see Richard Fourie try to keep him going. This was a good win from him. Well done to the Boerland stud who bred this individual. Of course, to Mrs. G. Raganung, to Mike de Kock, of course, to Nerlin Malherben, of course, to the entire family. Just having a look at him again, he's really put them to bed over here. Must say well done to Jahan Malherber as well. They'll be watching, no doubt. 390 a win, 130 a place. Jaegermoon's run second. The 5 Magnum Fire in third. And fourth goes to number 2, Peace in Our World.
Well, welcome back to Fairview. And what do we always say? When they look so good, they run so good. And when it moved down to post, Richard, you weren't obviously here because you're going down to post, but Nadine and I told him to have a bet on the nose and banker in the pick 6. This horse was dappled, moved well, and loves this trip. But I thought, you know, it's always about the horse. But to go to the front over 2,700 meters, he likes to do that, but you still have to judge the pace. You've got to get him to respond at the right time, to pick it up as the challenges come. I thought it was a top-class ride. Well done.
Yeah, like you say, I just think with regards to the horse, he needs to just be in his comfortable sort of galloping rhythm. And, you know, he's a sort of horse that loves to go forward. Always cautious when they wear blinkers to go to the front because they tend to do too much. But he was really fast asleep. Did nice fractions in the early stage of the race. Managed to save him a little bit around the bend. And when we straightened up at the 800, I tightened the rein and he was ready for me. So he loves the trip. And, you know, when the dangers came, they moved up to him. I just got low. I wanted to start getting a bit strong on him and ride him out. But then I felt that he's going to do a lot more work for me today than what I need to do on him. So I could bide my time and wait for him to tire before I have to like pick him up and ride him out. But he did it comfortably. The danger came. Maybe doesn't stay the distance, Jagamoon. So I've ridden him before. He's a fast sort of forward horse, and Moshe stayed better. And I must say, well, Mr. Greef, lovely sort of animal, stays all day, and a lovely win. I thought there was a lot of confidence in this win for this horse, and we can build from there.
Okay, I want to ask you, just going to go back a little bit. You said about when you tightened the rein. Okay, explain to us. I mean, we always sit and we criticize, but tell us a bit more. So on a looser reiner, when you tighten the rein, that's when you're asking him to give you a response. Am I right?
Yes, you change your reins, it's like changing the gears in the car. So you go from fifth to fourth, and tightening it, they draw tension and cautious, and they're waiting for a response from you. So
all right.
When they're young, they don't quite get that yet, but in the older horses like him, they have the idea. So it's all pre-training back at home, what the guys do. You give him a squeeze, little click or something, and that tightens it up a bit. And normally, as a jockey, you have to ride on a tight rein. So I'm not going to tell you how to be a riding master, but everything's got to go the right way, and this horse is just enjoying it. So well done, Mr. Greef, the owners, and to my sponsor, winning form.
Tremendous. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
Nice to get a bit of insight there, and it's maybe some sort of information a person can take home. Alan's coming into the winner's box here. Alan, I think I'm going to go home. I'm going to tighten the rein and see if they pick up the bit. You know what I mean?
Good idea.
We've got the hint and the heads up now. Al, you'll be happy with this because he's quite a special boy in your yard. I could see you affectionate afterwards when he was led into the winner's box as well. You gave him a kiss on the nose. And yeah, you expected him to run a big race today. We could pick that up in the interviews as well. Thanks for sharing that early on with Nadine as well. And yeah, I'm sure Jean, Malherbe, Nolene, everybody involved with this horse this afternoon, Mike de Kock, everybody will be thrilled to bits.
Yeah, to, Mark and Jean, Nolene and George Ragunan, very well done to them. This horse, he's a real stayer.
Yeah.
He's had two nice runs before this race over, I think, 18 and 2000 or something to that effect, which are far too short for him. And they were always building up to this race. It was a race that I'd aimed at him going back 2 runs already, because he's just an honest stayer. He's a lovely horse. He's big. He's placid. He's got a lovely eye on him. He looked magnificent, as you said, in the parade down to start. And he's just a horse that does everything you ask for him. And when they ran up to him, I knew they weren't going to get past, because he'll give till he drops. And well done to Richard. He just paced it out nicely. But saying that if they did go quick, you can drop him in just as easily. So he doesn't have to be a front runner. But well done to everybody concerned at Boylan Stud. I think they bred him, if I'm not mistaken. Well done to them.
Yeah, but I just want to touch on you, Alan, as a trainer as well, because to get a horse to get that fit. I said to Nadine when they were leading into the winner's box, I said, look at this horse, around 2,700 meters from the front. Not carrying a lightweight neither. Came into the winner's box, wouldn't blow out a candle, was standing there, let you rub it, not wobbling around, whatever. That takes good training feet and getting this horse 100% fit. Well done to you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we talk about the jocks and the horses and the trainers. It's a lot of hard work behind there and the entire team, Amos and everybody. But Barak stood out today and won accordingly.